Hello guys, so today we're going to play The Last Viking Prince, old custom campaign written by Gordon Farrell and made. This is from the year 1030 to 1033, and let's start. The boy becomes a fugitive. Blood rains from the cloudy web on the broad loom of slaughter. The web of man, as grey as armor, is now being woven by the Valkyria. From the Viking poem known as the Darpiod. Alright, so this is a history campaign, and let's read the history and all sections. In the year 1030, the Viking prince Harald Sigurdsson was 15 years old. Only weeks earlier, his half-brother King Olaf of Norway had come from Russia to reclaim his throne. Fed up with being in exile, the king now found himself struggling in vain to raise an army against the English usurper Svein Knutson. Finally, in desperation, he turned to the farmers of Norway for help. The farmers who had benefited from his legal reforms, the farmers whom he had stood beside when they sought justice against the barons. These were the farmers who deserted him when he needed them the most. Desperately outnumbered as he rode into the plains of Stiklestad, Olaf knew he was riding to his death. And all that 15-year-old Harald Sigurdsson could do was watch helplessly while the English invaders slaughtered his brother's army wholesale. As the cry of the Valkyria filled the air, Harald knew. Now he had to run for his life. Objective: bring Harald Sigurdsson, blue man-at-arms, safely to a monastery in Finland. Look for help in unexpected places. Alright, the first Viking raid out of the cold north was recorded by Christian monks at the Irish monastery of Lindseyfarne in 793. It was the beginning of an unprecedented seaborne migration that would bring terror, fire and death to great swaths of Europe. When the medieval chronicle Alcuin wrote, "Never before has such terror appeared in England," he was speaking for all of Christian civilization. The response of European barons and princes, though slow at first, was in the end irreversible. Stone castles, mounted professional knights, coastal defenses, and sensible treaties ultimately converted the pagan warriors of the north into Christian traders and dukes. Norway had experimented with Christianity under King Olaf Tryggvason in the late 900s, but it was King Olaf the Stout, Harald Sigurdsson's half-brother, who finally brought heathen Norway into the mainstream of Christian Europe once and for all. Olaf the Stout also insisted a fair and rigorous legal code, intended to bring justice to even the lowliest farmer. Both of these moves cost him the support of the great nobles. When Knut, king of England and Denmark, invaded, they sided with the foreign monarch. At the Battle of Stiklestad, Olaf made one last attempt to regain his stolen throne. It cost him his life. But in the aftermath he was canonized Saint Olaf by the Church. Meanwhile, his half-brother Harald and his young son Magnus would be harbored in Kiev by Yaroslav the Wise. The final great chapter in the saga of the Vikings has commenced, and 15-year-old Harald would be its central player. Alright, We should not read the hints. Do not spoil. I think we'll have to go around the sea. And it should be a short chapter.
Outilagi!
Alright.
Outilagi! Outilagi!
Nothing. Bring Harald Sigurdsson, blue man at arms, safely to the monastery in Finland.
Ja!
Alright.
Outilagi! Vilek! Outilagi!
What do we have here?
Outilagi! Outilagi!
I am
Outilagi!
slain, the crown is lost. Flee for your life, boy. You must go to
Outilagi!
Finland or Svein
Vilek!
Knutson will kill you.
Outilagi!
Try to get
Outilagi!
Scout back at our camp. My Kuskal may be able. Oh, I died.
Outilagi!
My lord, come this way. We can escape upriver.
Vilek!
Alright,
Ja!
so let us go. Alright, we should land here.
Outilagi! Til bardaga! Outilagi! Outilagi! Vilek!
Alright, let's build
Ja,
town
Outilagi.
center.
Húsasmíþa.
Outilagi!
Maybe the next time we will make several walkthroughs, but
Bothothr. Timberchoch Vandi.
Vilek! Ja! Outilagi!
Bothoth.
Svein
Húsasmíþar.
Knutson is near, so we must be extra careful.
Húsasmíþa.
Timberhochvandi.
Til bardaga! Vilek!
Timberchoch Vandi.
This may take several tries, so We should be patient. We should be patient and let's see. Transport ship. One is enough and let's flee to Finland. Alright. Gotlanders have been building settlements throughout the area. They're eager to win favor from a possible future king of Norway. These settlements can be found in Denmark, Sweden, and on the island of Gotland itself. Remember that allies will provide garrisoning and healing, but don't get trapped. Also remember that Harald allies will not recognize him if he remains aboard the ship. Alright, 3 ways. Let's find the easiest one. The easiest is to go to Finland and
Bathor timber hochwandi.
let's make some farm
Hushasmither.
in case
Timber hochwandi.
we need them.
Outtilagi.
Alright, let's go.
Radida.
Alright,
Outtilagi. Outtilagi.
let's work.
Outtilagi. Vodur. Radida. Ja. Outtilagi. Ja. Outtilagi.
Bro, Harald, we could
Out-
while
out-
you're coming
outtilagi.
quickly get to the
Ja.
monastery.
Ja. Outtilagi. Outtilagi. Villek.
Come on, quickly.
Outtilagi. Ja. Ja. Outtilagi.
Alright. Lost. But now we know what to do. Alright, we'll try to take some villagers with them maybe.
Bathor timber hochwandi. Hushasmither.
Alright.
Timber hochwandi.
Alright, maybe we'll need to go a little further south. Alright.
Ja, rätt. Bathor. Villek.
Outtilagi. Win. Villek. Radida. Ja. Outtilagi. Ja. Outtilagi. Outtilagi. Till bardaga. Outtilagi. Ja. Villek. Ja. Villek. Ja. Villek. Ja. Ja. Villek. Ja.
Well, we're trapped. This is a little bit tricky, but we'll succeed.
Bathor timber hochwandi. Hushasmither.
Bathor timber hochwandi.
Ja. Outtilagi. Outtilagi. Ja. Villek. Outtilagi. Villek. Outtilagi. Ja.
Buin Villek.
Radida. Outtilagi. 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 Villek. Ja. Villek. Ja. Outtilagi. Ja.
To the tower. Lord Harald, we have little of your kind. Quickly get to the monastery. Alright, we should wait a little bit.
Outtilagi. Villek. Ja. Outtilagi. Radida. Villek. Outtilagi. Radida. Outtilagi. Villek. Outtilagi. Ja. Outtilagi. Villek. Ja. Outtilagi. Ja. Outtilagi. Ja. Ja.
Alright, this is not a good tactics.
Ja.
Timberhochwandi.
Alright, we should blockade the monastery first. After that, we will go in with Prince. What the hell has happened?
Radida.
Timberhochwandi. Ja. Timberhochwandi.
Alright, let's save another time. Alright. So the monastery should be near. Let's swing the town bell.
H. Villek. Puandi. Villek. Rätt. Villek. Ja. Attilagi. Villek. Ja. Villek. Ja. Attilagi.
Ja. Villek. Outtilagi. Outtilagi. Ja. Outtilagi. Ja. Outtilagi. Villek. Ja. Villek.
Húsasmiður.
Villek. Outtilagi. Ja. Outtilagi. Til bardaga.
Alttilagi. Alttilagi. Ja. Rätt. Ja, rätt.
Villek. Villek. Ja.
Let's see where the monastery is.
Outtilagi. Villek. Outtilagi. Outtilagi. Ja. Outtilagi. Outtilagi. Villek.
It's not here.
Timberhochwandi. Alttilagi. Ja. Alttilagi. Rätt.
Alright, there it is.
Ja, rätt.
This should be an easy task.
Outtilagi. Ja. Ja. Villek. Villek. Ja. Outtilagi. Ja. Villek. Villek. Outtilagi. Villek. Villek. Ja.
Alright, managed. When Harald Sigurdsson sailed and escaped from King Svein Knutson, the state was savaged for the last rampage of Vikings. It was the year 1013. Harald's half-brother Olaf had been driven from the throne of Norway 2 years earlier by Knut, King of England, also known as Canute. Knut had first installed a trusted minister, Harald Sigurdsson, to govern Norway. But Hakon died prematurely, and so the great Viking king of England installed his son, Svein on the throne. Olaf, meanwhile, had been recovering from his losses in Kiev, at the court of King Yaroslav the Wise, also a Viking nobleman. He saw this political upheaval as a golden opportunity to strike back. He arrived in Norway with an army of less than 4,000. Svein fielded what was up until then the largest army ever seen in Scandinavia, 16,000 veteran soldiers. Without the aid of common people of Norway, the outcome was foregone conclusion for Olaf, but history had not heard the last of his royal line. Harald Sigurdsson had a long and fascinating life ahead of him. Alright, the next scenario is Journey to Kiev, and this should be it for the first part. I see you next time in the next chapter. Farewell.